duele. Como me lo hace, me tiene loco. Quiere que... Dice que tiene el corazón roto. Por eso no me quiere. Baby, me da cuenta que te amo, que no sé lo que hago sin ti. Yo sé que unos cuantos te hablaron, pero me prefieres a mí. Baby, me da cuenta que te amo, que no sé lo que hago sin ti. Yo sé que unos cuantos te hablaron, pero me prefieres a mí, a mí. A mí.
By the train tracks, listening to Aphex. By the brand new tape deck, skipping on the playlists. My girlfriend's always worried, I'm living in a hurry. I can see the day, my vision's always blurred. Homie got two, I ain't never seen him cry, but I bet you ride for him. Little homie drop top coupe, can't steal with a whale, but I bet you some. 5 summers, 4, 3, counted 2 million, no ceiling. Hold up. Homie got two, I ain't never seen him cry, but I bet you ride for him. Little homie drop top coupe, can't steal with a whale, but I bet you some. 5 summers, 4, 3, counted 2 million. Dirty dreads, dirty Vans, 200 bands, sitting all in my brother bag. All red, Testarossa, David Bowie, my only friend. Maxed out, I'm good, no great moonwalk, and the problems I'll never have. In the sun.
Take a look in my eyes, got a scene. Treat it like my yeah, I cheat. Pushing that super coupe they ain't seen yet. Another couple million later, I ain't peaked yet. Take a look in my eyes, got a scene. Treat it like my yeah, I cheat. Pushing that super coupe they ain't seen yet. Another couple million later, I ain't peaked yet.
Batman and Robin slow. Ties on the sides of gold lamio. This is cardio. So heavy, feel like I'm waving the dryer. Then leave him to his step off my cavity. Archie Funk in the chairs, so family. Rule single-handedly. Win like Sam Snead. Play Hulk Hogan in the ring and get stampede. So many reasons. Paper calendar greetings with me. I could just tears the season. Gorse and iodine, take care of them. Peroxide, extra salt if needed. Put my face in Sensational coin like Abe Lincoln. 4 casing, cause a man. It been sensational, come out all of the casing. Can't even tell a distinction.
Real in my bills and my jeans match with my plus 6'2", like my life a canvas and I move like I be Ali. Yeah, I be on an A-list, weren't always praying. Change the game up now. The Matrix, better stay safe, fake, lame, stay basic. I got the will to be sunning these Jadens. Eat off your plate, see 3 cars awaiting. Evolve my green colored bands is awaiting. Been had the red colored bills made it blue. Leave on your station, it's technical hues. Best in the room, guess will not approve. Test with me, prove y'all been had the juice. Loose tooth, y'all ain't got to say. Bling on your mouth won't make you great, yeah.
Carry the baggage, the pressure, making the magic. I'm getting top in the traffic. I stop the whip, I'm equipped with the bars and flows and the cadence. Protect all my angels that triple forward at 3 and just breathing, taking it easy with the big boss rabbit. I seem so manic, you struggling with your first date. My want pageants, I've been bragging a lot. My ego big as Rick Ross Palace. When I rap, they be saying whoa, like a TikTok challenge. You with your homies whipping on the Ventadors and IG, but I see that don't matter if it ain't video. Back up, get your racks up. The difference between me and you was very drastic. Man, I would never leave you in the streets because littering's not allowed and my piece is never complete. Man, it's longer than wedding vows I've been having with. So I'm wearing Adidas now, but I checked and I got a text. Your girl said that it's been a while.
Take a look at my eyes, try to see. Treated like my yeah, I cheat. Pushing that super coupe they ain't seen yet. Another couple million later, I ain't peaked yet. Take a look at my eyes, try to see. Treated like my yeah, I cheat. Pushing that super coupe they ain't seen yet. Another couple million later, I ain't peaked yet. Almost got knocked with that, had to knock it off. Just trying to go pop that, pop it. I need a day for Grammy night. This is my sons, I said, the game to niggas dangling at Johnny Dane. Every time a rapper go shopping streets, get another chain. With the soda, peach, or the lemonade. Born up in the 80s, in limousine. Fader with a on me, can't get it on record label. I think I have on me, I know you boy, lean on me. Hey Joe, if you can change the doors and lock the game up. Rapper of the year can't train, don't the name up. To give up, change up. Of the year can't train, don't the name up.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Miami Heat. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. It is a thrill to be here for what should be an exciting opening night game. Greg, are you feeling any first game jitters?
It's hard not to, Kevin. I mean, the feeling in this place is just electric. I'm not sure who's more amped up for this one, the players, the fans, or us here at the table.
Connects from three-point range.
3 points.
Ed Williams is a really crafty passer. When you're open, he'll get you the ball on time and on target.
Boozer with the screen for Davis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
And both free throws good for Davis. And Walker's got the ball here for Miami. Out to Wade. Puts one up from 19. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
Wade can knock it down from any place on the floor now. He's got a really pure stroke.
Here's Snow. Outside, Jones from past the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Williams, and the Heat get another bucket right there. First quarter, just over a minute played. Snow against Williams. Here's Boozer. Pass to Snow. Here's Ilgauskas. Here's Snow. The pass to Boozer. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Snow can't hit. Or Miami, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's O'Neal. A special move before the shot.
He's a tough guy to guard anywhere on the floor. Shaq does a really good job using his body to gain position.
Snow against Williams. 13 feet away. The shot's good from Snow.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Out to Wade. Pass to Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
One of the very best. Wade will get you the rock.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Snow against Williams. Ilgauskas, the pass to Snow. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And it's Wade with the jam.
Well, you see how Wade adjusts to whatever the defense throws at him? Strong finish there.
Here's Snow. The high post shot. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here, matched up against Cleveland, is how they'll kick off the new season.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. 2 teams in the bottom half of the conference as far as respect goes. They're both scratching and clawing to try to get a little more of that respect.
Now here's Davis. Here's Boozer in the post. Working on Walker. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Boozer.
And great job being in the right place. And give Boozer credit for the extra effort there on the glass.
Williams outside. Hits it from three-point range.
모든 색 나의 색 어딜 가든 color fest 아무것도 없어도 I'm feeling blessed started from the bottom high made it mine so the light I felt divine 끊임없이 I make it mine never time item Pac-Man item on get set I can buy 이거 내 발톱 차차 가득 차 여기저기서 내 말 item I do this that nobody can but God bless I'm the one and only 날 선말로 상처 내려 해도 sorry but there's no damage 세상이 모여서 시기를 샤 알았다 퍼다 멀리로 가 티내진 않지만 난지서 보여 the lights 전부 다 홀라지 봐 밤에도 2시 벌어 눈을 뜨고 벌어 실로는 마이크 down yeah it's my item 몸매야 맞는 item 따윈 없지 닥치는 대로 소화해 무장 섭취 쓸어담아도만 넘치는 접시 여기저기서 탐내마 item
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Miami Heat. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Here's Snow. Pass to Ilgauskas. Shot clock at 3. Over O'Neal. They get it again. Off with the layup. And Walker's got the ball here for Miami. Wade from outside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
You can't take everything away from Wade. Sometimes you're just going to have to live with him making a three.
Kicks it out to Jones. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Williams passes to Haslam. Back to Williams. Shoots the three. The kick out to Walker. Fires the three. Drops in the tray.
Boy, good work from the big man. Shaq knows exactly when to find the open man.
Cavaliers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Davis against Williams, and he makes good on the layup. Mark, opening day in the NBA. Nothing could be better. Did you ever get opening day jitters?
Yeah, I did. I mean, the butterflies are there, and it's a good thing. The key for me was to breathe deeply, get that first sweat going, and then everything settled down from there.
Jones, no luck. Miami's on 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Wade from outside. Boozer with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And so Jones nails both of them. Here's Williams. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. The shot's good from Shaq.
This is where Shaq does his best work. So dangerous in tight because he's dominant close to the basket.
Snow against Williams. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Haslam. The kick out to Williams. On the wing, Williams. Tries yet again. Jump shot is good.
Williams showing you he's crafty in the mid-range.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Snow the pass to Davis. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Fires top of the key. And it's Haslam with the rebound. Haslam's got 4 rebounds in this game. Wade kicks to Walker. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Walker's got 6.
And you know, Walker is really reliable as a catch-and-shoot guy because he's thinking shot even before the pass gets there.
Second team foul.
The pass to Davis. Ilgauskas a screen on Wade. Davis, that's for 2. Nails the wide-open jump shot. He's got 6.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
On the wing, Williams. Beyond the arc. Williams with another miss. The Cavaliers trail by 5. From 15 feet away, Boozer passes to Snow. A clear look for Davis, and he gets it to go from the corner.
Good decision by Snow. He's not looking to score. Eric wants to move the ball.
Wade on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. Pass to Haslam. Davis with some nice D. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Here's Snow. It's blocked by Shaq.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
Now here's Walker. He has 6. And again, it's the Heat missing. Jones with it. He's picked up by Walker. Passes it to Boozer. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Boozer. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Got to appreciate the interior game of Boozer. I mean, really does a nice job scoring in the paint. Has a high-arcing shot that helps him do so.
Now, here is O'Neal. The kick out to Walker. From deep. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. Walker's got his third basket of the night right there. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Snow. He takes it in. Rebound by Williams. Miami's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Tries it from 19, and that one is good.
And such an all-around threat. Wade does far more than score. He also facilitates the offense and gets his teammates involved.
Williams against Snow. There's the pass to Augustus. Rebound by the Heat. Shaq's got his 5th rebound in this one. From deep, Walker. And again, Miami with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Oh, and the jam by Wade. What a play.
Oh, how good was that? D. Wade. Throwing it down.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
We got to be honest here, which is really the only way I roll. Neither of these teams are world beaters. But you've got to start somewhere. A win tonight would be a step in the right direction.
Making a change here. Morning's checked in. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Coles. That one's off. Still out of sync.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
To Miles. 58 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And the basket is good. The Heat leading by 9. Shaq kicks to Williams. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. O'Neal's got 3 assists tonight. 50 seconds left in the first quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's sent back by O'Neal. Pushing it up. Picked him clean. To the middle. And it's Miles with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
$19 seconds left to play in the first. Palacio. He's guarded by Williams. Passes it to Augustus. Over Shaq. Ilgauskas. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And I like how tenacious Ilgauskas is. Once he catches the ball, he feels like no one is stopping him.
Wade from outside, and indeed they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And even though, you know, there's plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
Yeah, and the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing up the footage for the officials on the floor. The new process is making for quicker turnarounds, I think.
The basket is not good.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along, so good call, fellas.
And so it's Miami heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
On defense, the Heat. Miles with it. Palacio, he's guarded by Williams. 5 on the clock, lays it up and banks it in.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Wade surveying the D. He dishes it to Mourning. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Williams, that's good.
White chocolate. Young fella just brings it from deep.
Palacio, he's guarded by Williams. Out to the right wing. Here's Cole. Wade is covering. Just 5 on the clock. Ilgauskas, great positioning on the putback.
Ilgauskas is a 7'3" big man who does a really solid job rebounding the ball.
Here's Wade. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Ilgauskas. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Heat.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Pass to Ilgauskas. Outside, Jones. Snow against Shaquille O'Neal. Over Wade. Snow can't hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Nobody near Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Williams has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Heat. Kicks it to Miles. And there's the pass to Jones. Now here is Hill. Over to the left wing. Ilgauskas a screen on Williams. Here's Snow. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Williams with the defensive effort. Wade outside. Here's the 3. Tyrone Hill with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Miles the bounce pass. Hill finds Jones. And another miss by Cleveland.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Wade misses.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
I gotta say, Clark, it's good to see the New Jersey Nets finally making their mark in the NBA.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Any of those ABA teams, you got the Denver Nuggets, the Indiana Pacers, the New...
Had it from Snapchat. Had to block my exes on my page, so I won't backtrack. They don't want to clap for you, they just want you to clap back. That ski don't make it. You a cap, a real snapback. I don't be up in his life. Might be in my gallery, but he ain't in this thread, though. They don't gotta like me.
This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Miami Heat. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Now here's Williams. Wade from outside. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Clark, the day has finally arrived for basketball fans. It's opening day of a brand new NBA regular season.
Nothing quite like the excitement of beginning the regular season, Kevin. It's one of my favorite days of the year. And this matchup here tonight.
Oh, man! Oh, my! What a play!
Good decision by Snow. He's not looking to score. Eric wants to move the ball.
And it's Wade with the ball for the Heat. Here, matched up against Cleveland, is how they'll kick off the new season.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. Two teams in the bottom half of the conference, as far as respect goes. They're both scratching and clawing to try to get a little more of that respect.
And the Heat making a change here. Morning's checked in. Snow against Williams. Now the pass to Augustus. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The towering presence of Zydrunas Ilgauskas, intimidating for opposing teams. He's a real matchup problem.
And he's good on the second. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Pass to Wade. Three-pointer. No good that time. Here's Snow. Outside. Jones. Inside.
And still early in the period.
3 from the inbound, and Williams gets it to go on the assist by Haslam. Williams has got 11 points.
White chocolate, young fella just brings it from deep.
With the drive, count it, good. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Wade against Jones. From deep, Walker. And again, Miami with the triple.
Everything is falling for Walker. He is dominating this game.
Williams against Snow. Pass to Boozer. Outside for Miles. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Ilgauskas, the pass to Snow. And it's Haslam with the rebound. Haslam's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's O'Neal. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 11 points in the game.
Well, the defense tries to slow Shaq down inside, but emphasis on tries because O'Neal just too strong.
This is it to Miles. Now Jones fires for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Shaq's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Stolen by Miles. And so the ball is out of bounds. Miles touched it last. Three-pointer, Wade, and Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Miles. And Shaq pulls it down.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, so tough for defenders to guard D-Wade. He can hurt you in so many different ways.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Snow against Williams. The pass to Boozer. Second shot opportunity. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Back to Wade. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Williams. Lets it go with the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Cavaliers shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Here's Boozer. And another miss by Cleveland.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And it's Miles with the rebound. Miles has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Snow. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Snow's got 4 this quarter. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Miami Heat. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And here's Walker outside from beyond the arc and then some. Walker's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Miami. And here are the Cavaliers. Here's Snow. 8 points for him.
Jason Williams.
Hill, he's checked in for Cleveland.
Third team foul. Coming onto the floor for Cleveland, number 32, Tyrone Hill.
Ilgauskas a screen on Haslem. Here's Hill. It's hauled in by the Heat. Shaq's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Wade for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Pass to Snow. On the wing, Jones. It's the target from 18 feet.
2 points from Eric Snow.
And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 20-6 run. For the 3. Out to Wade. Outside Williams. Fires the 3. The 3. The rebound by Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas has got his 6th rebound on the night from 13. And it's Miles missing. Miami controlling the game. Wade for 3. 1:16 left to play in the third. O'Neal dishes to Williams. 3-pointer, Wade. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I like the defense's hustle, but Wade smartly turns their efforts against them and draws the foul.
Morning's checked in for Miami. And both free throws good for Wade. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
That one goes in.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Bounce pass from Williams. Wade surveying the D. Five to shoot. finds himself wide open and drills it. Wade's got 10 points in the quarter.
Wade is quick, and he's so tough in that pick and roll. And if you're not paying attention, you can lose him in an instant.
Here's Cole. Wade is covering. Count it.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Miles against Walker. Williams for three. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And you know what? This guy's never lacked aggression. Well, Miles is a big fan of that head-on approach, driving hard to the bucket as soon as he gets a chance.
And so it's the Miami Heat sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up. They're at 35 points, and it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in just a minute. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Now here's Wade. Defense right on him. Williams for three. Tyrone Hill with the rebound.
And the well is running dry. For him right now, nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
The Heat shooting well. They're at 45%. Wade drives in, and Wade slams it in.
And, you know, Wade doesn't mess around when he's driving inside now. Exceptional at taking off from the launching pad and flying in for the dunk.
Hill, a screen on Wade. Here's Coles, and the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Wade outside. Kicks it to Posey. For three. It's rebounded by Tyrone Hill. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. Passes to Miles. And then Miles with the dunk.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time. You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Shots good by Cole.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
O'Neal inside, covered by Ilgauskas, and he gets the bucket.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Carlos Boozer's checked in for Hill.
Cleveland, number 1, Carlos Boozer.
He'd have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Wade can't hit.
Pa' probarle los fillers. Le saldo los billers. Ey. Mami no te enchule, yo no soy Jay Wheeler. Concealer, después cambio de número y no me consiguen. Yes, I know, man.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the Miami Heat. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Now here's Williams. Pass to O'Neal. From deep, Walker. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. Walker's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Heat. Bremer passes to McCarty. Here's Delp. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Wade driving the lane. It's rebounded by McCarty. And here's Boston. It's a three-point game. And then Pierce with a dunk.
Hustle being rewarded that time for Paul Pierce. Excellent execution on the break.
Here's Wade. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Pierce against Walker. Out to the right wing. Here's Delk. And it's Haslam with the rebound.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And O'Neal with the basket on the assist by Wade. Well, every team trying to still figure out, Greg, their playing time. At what point do you feel teams have an established rotation?
Depends on the team, Kevin. You figure you want some consistency not too far into the season.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Williams is checked in for the Celtics. Boston, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Bremer. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Heat have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Williams. Banked in off the glass.
They call him White Chocolate. Jason Williams with the acrobatic finish. Boy, he's fun to watch.
Williams against Wade, and the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Pierce. Last game out, he had 40 points, and a miss there off the inbound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Wade gets the bucket.
And just pulling up on a dime. The moment Wade likes the angle, he is not afraid to let it fly.
Here's Bremer. Pass to McCarty. Pierce against Wade. Baseline try. Good D by Wade.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high... Oh, man.
Oh, stylish slam by Dwayne Wade. Never one to pass on a chance to make a statement.
Outside Pierce. Here's Baker. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, Ben Baker really is a problem for the defense when he's locked in. I mean, solid at hitting the glass and does a good job on the offensive boards.
Wade gets the bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Pierce. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Shaq.
Pierce not afraid to seek out that contact inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Williams against Wade. On the wing, Williams. Hasn't made one yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Bremer passes to McCarty. It's blocked by Shaq.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And there's the call on Udonis Haslem. That is his first foul of the game. Warnings checked in for the Heat.
Into the lineup for the Heat, number 33, Alonzo Mourning.
Outside Williams. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Heat leading by 12. O'Neal on the wing. Lays it up off the glass. O'Neal's got his second bucket of the night.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Timeout called, the Celtics. And so it's Boston with it. They trail by 14. The shot from the low post is good. And here are the Heat now. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hi, guys. Well, the head athletic trainer for Boston provided some information for us. It was confirmed that the ankle did turn and it has significant swelling. He can put very little weight on it right now. At such an early point of the season, it's a tough time to lose him. It's disappointing for everyone. Guys?
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. Mitchell outside. And the pass to Delp. And he gets it to go. Delp's got his second basket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Wade. And it's Wade slamming it down.
You know, Wade has the capability to put up big numbers, and clearly he's showing it all in this one.
Celtics trail by 14. Mitchell outside. Down low, here's Baker. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
There's the drive. Bremer with the bucket. Bremer's got 5 points so far. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team. And that one, good.
Well, you see how Wade adjusts to whatever the defense throws at him? Strong finish there.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Mitchell outside. Shot from 12. 2 points. That one goes. Miami leading by 10. Here's Shaq. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. He has 6.
He's a tough guy to guard anywhere on the floor. Shaq does a really good job using his body to gain position.
Here's Bremer. We saw him with 10 points last game. Over O'Neal. Here's Baker, and that one is stuffed right through.
Threw it down, and Baker scared the rim in the process.
Williams looking over the floor. It's good from long range. Williams has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
And it's in there. And the Heat lead by 15.
give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Boston shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Personal foul. 15 foul.
And the first one drops. And a new group in for the Celtics. And so he hits both. Miami leading by 13. Walker finds Wade from deep three-point land. Out left to the wing. Here's Mourning. The kick out to Williams. He got it up. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Miami ahead, up by 15. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left. To play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Here's Shaq. Oh, the jam by O'Neal!
Like, whenever this big man gets fancy with it, O'Neal is a ridiculous dunker when he's this close to the rim.
Celtics trail by 17. Knight kicks to Mitchell. Six to shoot. From 13, and he makes that one. Mitchell's got his second bucket tonight.
Love the energy on his drive. The defense didn't expect that coming from him.
Knight against Williams. Three-pointer, Wade nailed from three-point land. Wade's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, Williams is a really crafty passer. When you're open, he'll get you the ball on time and on target.
That one good for two.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Mourning against Pierce. Stripped it away. Wade against Williams. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That'll be his second foul of the game. Celtics making a switch here.
In for Boston, Walter McCarty, J.R.
And so it's Boston with it. It's a 16-point game. And that one, good.
Nifty look by Pierce that time. Passing, moving the ball instead of taking his own shot.
Three-pointer, Wade. Rebound by the Celtics. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Celtics trail by 17. Pass to McCarty. Here's Pierce. Trains it from 17 feet out. 8 points for him.
Pierce, terrific off the catch and shoot. So smooth with that stroke.
Williams passes to Walker. Takes a three. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And the Heat lead by 18. And a potentially loaded draft class coming up. But the star of it all has to be the high schooler from Akron, Ohio, LeBron James.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen a player as hyped as James. Almost impossible for him to live up to it. But he's as skilled as any player we've ever seen out of high school.
Walker dishes to Wade. And again, Miami with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
It's Pierce on the wing. And it's Miami with the rebound. O'Neal's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Wade, and it's Wade slamming it down.
And the power of Dwayne Wade on display. Rare for a two-guard.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Passes it to McCarty.
Offensive screen set out of bounds.
The Celtics making a switch here. Baker's checked in.
Substitution for your Celtics. Number 42, Vin Baker.
Left side Williams. From deep, Walker. And the Heat, another three.
Flashing that long-distance shooting ability. The D must get out there on Walker at the three-point line.
Here's Bremer. He's guarded by Williams. Looking to end the run. Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Baker's got 8.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Shot's good by Williams.
Hey, Jason Williams is known primarily for his passing, but I tell you, he can get on a roll and score that ball too.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. They set the pick. Here's Pierce. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Wade passes to O'Neal. And he banks in the layup. 10 points for Shaquille O'Neal.
Have mercy on that rim, big fella O'Neal, making it happen on the fast break.
And stolen by Williams. Walker with a clean look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 3 assists in the game.
Heat foul call. Jason Williams. Third personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for Boston, Mitchell.
Left block shot on the way. Boston, no good that time either. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. Wade can't hit. Celtics have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
Well, the defense tries to slow Shaq down inside, but emphasis on tries because O'Neal just too strong.
Pass to McCarty. To halt the run. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Alonzo Mourning. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And, you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him. I did not see that crossover coming. Neither did the defender, for that matter.
Three-pointer, Wade. The rebound by the Celtics. And there's a minute 45 left here in the second. Bremer passes to McCarty. Baker with the bucket. Baker's got 10 points in the game. And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
Gary Payton, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. Pierce is checked in for Boston. Good on the three-point shot. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
Smart, tough, unselfish. Excellent find by Gary Payton.
Here's Bremer. He's guarded by Williams. Here he goes. Delk can't get the ball to go down. Delk's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Payton, and another basket for Miami.
And the intelligence of Payton, reading defenses like a book and understanding when to take the shot.
Outside Pierce. There's a screen. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got rebound number 13 with that last one. There's Walker with the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And you know, Walker is really reliable as a catch-and-shoot guy because he's thinking shot even before the pass gets there.
Outside Pierce. Shot to stop the run. Hits the three-point bomb. 11 points in the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
O'Neal sets the screen for Williams. Good on the bucket. Williams has got 20.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pierce against Walker. 4 seconds left. Again, Pierce missing. Dwayne Wade, he's been the guy making things happen for the Miami Heat. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Dwayne Wade really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Celtics shooting well, 50% from the floor. Coleman here now for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Dwayne Wade. David.
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer from Miami. The belief right now is that it's a high ankle sprain. Now, they're still running tests, but the swelling is making that a little more complicated. Unfortunately, he's going to be out for a while. This is an injury that takes some time to heal. That's tough news. Back to you guys.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Williams kicks to Shaq. The kick out to Williams. Pulls up, high post. He squares up and sinks it. Williams has got 22.
Williams showing you he's crafty in the mid-range.
Here's Bremer. Rebound by the Heat. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. O'Neal's got 14.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
To the inside, Baker. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Baker repeatedly finding ways to attack the hoop. He's cooking out there on offense.
3-pointer, Payton. And again, Miami with the triple.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
There's Walker with the three. It's rebounded by McCarty. Celtics have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Pierce good.
Pierce showing off a little bit off the dribble that time. Very creative with that move.
Celtics foul.
The Heat shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
One of the worst in the league a season ago, just 72%.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
In terms of the future of the NBA, Clark, who's the face of the league? Is it Tim Duncan, winning MVP last season?
And I tell you what, the face of the league is an interesting debate to have. You could argue it could be Kobe. You talk about production, championship-level performance, and charisma. Kobe certainly looks the part. 3-time defending champ already. Shaq was Finals MVP. He's got a huge personality to match his huge game. I'd even throw in a high schooler, LeBron James. He brings some of those same elements that I highlighted in those other 2 guys. So Tim Duncan, production, performance, may lack the personality of the others. You know, we often see this approach against O'Neal, trying to deny the big man a clean look, but he still finds a way to get it off.
Anderson, he's checked in for Williams. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Bremer, defended by Anderson. There's the pass to McCarty. Here's Bremer. Here's the screen. Pass to Baker. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Fantastic work from the big fella inside. Baker's teammates know he can do damage in there.
Payton from outside. Sinks the triple. Payton's got 9 points in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production.
That's my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Orlando Magic. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Williams looking over the floor. Here's Walker with the three. On offense, here are the Magic. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
That was a difficult one for them to drop. A close game throughout, and an opponent that they're going to beat more often than not.
Well, it was self-inflicted, plain and simple. I mean, they just didn't play up to their ability, and it's costly.
Now here's Payton. After Grant Hill misses, Payton dishes to O'Neal. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And great when you take a glance at these teams, they love attacking in transition. I think we're going to see baseline-to-baseline basketball.
Oh, absolutely. For me, the difference maker will be which team can slow the other down. I think that's who wins this game ultimately.
And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. Clock at 6. There's the screen. Tries it from the top of the key, and it's Miami with the rebound. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Boy, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
And Hill throws it down.
Yeah, one of the great in-game dunkers we have. Grant Hill, he might not put on a show with his dunks, but it doesn't make him any less impressive.
Now here's Williams. 25 points last game. Three-pointer. Cranes the three-pointer.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Williams inside. He's covered by Armstrong. And here's Walker outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Armstrong gets the bucket. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Haslam, the pass to O'Neal. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
Boy, the sharpshooting of Payton, admirable. Can't afford to give him daylight from deep.
On the high post, again the Magic score.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter.
Miami's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Williams for three, and again Miami with the triple.
White chocolate, young fella just brings it from deep.
Armstrong against Williams. And it's Armstrong missing. The Heat leading by 4. Williams passes to O'Neal. Over to Clerk. O'Neal misses.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish it. He knows it. Lone opportunity.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's Walker, and there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Williams for three. From downtown, drills it from outside. Williams has got 8 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Jason Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
De Klerk, the pass to Walker. Armstrong kicks to Walker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, aggressive play by Walker, not allowing the defense to cut him off completely there with the foul.
And he can't hit the second.
A stretch four who also does a good job getting his teammates involved. Walker, an integral part of any team that he's on.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Shaq's got his second basket of the game.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Outside, Walker. They need this. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And you know, Walker is really reliable as a catch-and-shoot guy because he's thinking shot even before the pass gets there.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here is Armstrong. Heat knocking down the tray. Hill looking around. A floater, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
Nice timing on that rejection from Shaq, demonstrating why you got to take him seriously as a defensive player when he's lurking near the bucket inside.
Here's Haslam. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Timeout on the court. Charge to Orlando.
Kemp's checked in for Walker.
Magic substitution.
The Magic trail by 11.
Sean Kemp.
Here's Armstrong. He's coming off a 16-point game against New Jersey. Working through the early stages of the season, Greg, how long does it take for teams to establish rotation?
Kevin, some teams know day one how they're going to look, but for a lot of teams that made roster changes, maybe coaching changes, it could literally take half the season to figure it out.
The Magic making a switch here. Vaughn's checked in.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Williams gets the bucket.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Armstrong against Walker. And it's Armstrong missing. The Heat leading by 11. Williams dishes to O'Neal. And he uses the glass on the layup. O'Neal's got 6.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Darryl Armstrong.
1:51 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Payton. Rebound by Armstrong.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Vaughn gets the bucket.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Payton finds Walker. Uncovered. And it's Miami with another. The Magic trail by 11. Here's Vaughn. Inside. O'Neal with the steal. Walker taking his time here. The three-pointer no good. Orlando, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. And it's Kemp with the jam.
Oh, beautiful setup there. One thing you can say about Kemp, no pass is too high for him to go get.
Lobbed up there for O'Neal.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
40 seconds left in the first. Here's Vaughn, defended by Payton. Pass to Kemp. Now, here is Miller. Shot clock at 5. Here's Vaughn. And he can't bank that one in. Payton from outside. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. O'Neal's got 3 assists in the game. To the left side wing. Here's Armstrong. And the wing jumper off one. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's the Heat. They lead by 14. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And the Magic trail by 16. Magic moving the ball around to the paint. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And he gets it back. Pass to Armstrong. The second chance effort. Shot's good by Walker. 16 points for Walker.
And you know, anytime Twan touches it, he is thinking one thing. Bucket.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Haslam hits both of them.
Well, I tell you what, Haslam has a reputation as being a great teammate, a real professional. He does whatever is asked of him, whether it's on the court or off.
Here's Armstrong. He's got 16. That one goes. Count it.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Williams, that's good.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here is Hill. He's got 8. It's good. Hill's got 10 points.
Grant Hill's so smooth, so skilled. Everything he does looks good when he does it, including that nice little floater.
Williams passes to Haslem. And Greg, you ask anyone, this upcoming draft has a chance to be one of the best ever. We all know about LeBron James, but in your mind, who else should we look out for?
Well, the scouts rave about the 7-foot Serbian Darko Milicic. Foreign players don't often have the same cachet, but his combo of size and skill is very intriguing.
Williams against Armstrong. And it's Miller in the corner. Now the pass to Armstrong. Back to Miller. Takes the 3. Hands it from downtown. He's got 10.
Miller is a laser from deep. He can be lights out there. The defense has to make it tougher for him.
There's a good screen. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. They get it back. Right side to Walker. Outside Williams. Over Armstrong. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Walker. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Hey, Jason Williams is known primarily for his passing, but I tell you, he can get on a roll and score that ball, too.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Warnings checked in for the Heat. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside, Walker, Latrey, and it's Miami with the rebound. Outside, Williams. Takes it off the glass. Williams has got 20.
They call him White Chocolate. Jason Williams with the acrobatic finish. Boy, he's fun to watch.
Armstrong against Williams. Walker the pass to DeClerc. And yes, it's good. Here's Williams. He's got 20. Outside, Walker. A 3-ball. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Walker's got 17 now.
Yeah, Williams is a really crafty passer. When you're open, he'll get you the ball on time and on target.
Armstrong passes to Walker. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 19 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The Magic trail by 16. Hill finds Miller. Off target with his 3. That's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Heat. 3-pointer, Payton. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Teardrop shot. Here's Armstrong. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Kemp's checked in for Walker.
Armstrong possesses real good leadership qualities. He's a terrific floor general, and he doesn't take any plays off. This guy gives you everything he has.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Armstrong kicks to Hill. Kemp passes to Armstrong. Another shot, and he hits the jump shot. Armstrong's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, usually Kemp's passing game is low-key overlooked, but this is a quality feed here.
From deep, Williams. And again, Miami with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now, here's Kemp. 6 points for him. Shots good by Miller.
And how fluid is Miller on those catch-and-shoot opportunities, immediately rising up there once the ball touches his hands.
Here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
Horace Grant, he's checked in for Orlando. 11 feet away. Miami grabs the miss. Outside Williams. Over Armstrong. Passes it to Mourning. Good ball movement here by Miami. Walker's shot is off.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And the shot goes down.
Darryl Armstrong.
The Heat leading by 18. On the wing, Williams. From outside the arc. Orlando grabs the miss. Kemp's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hill against Payton. Kemp a screen on Mourning. Goes up at the stripe, and again it's Orlando converting.
From the mid-range area, Grant's nice-looking jumper, most effective.
The Heat have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. A step-back shot here. Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got 30 points.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Now, here is Hill. 10 points for him. Here's Miller. Shot clock at 6. Hill finds Kemp. And Kemp with the slam!
A vicious dunker. Kemp is truly awesome whenever he takes flight. Special to see him do his thing in the air.
Outside Williams. Fires from deep. A rebound by Kemp. Kemp's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hill with it. Now Payton defending. Hill, no good. The Heat leading by 16. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Outside Williams. Mourning kicks to Williams. Here's Doliak. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got his 7th assist here tonight.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
And so it's the Miami Heat with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Top of the key. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 4 rebounds in this game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Magic trail by 18. Here's Vaughn. From down low. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I'd say you have to body him up, but who has the body to keep Kemp from getting where he wants to go?
Heat shooting fantastically in this game. 62% from the floor. Williams inside the line. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Williams has got 32 points in the game.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Here's Walker. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
It doesn't take much for Walker to get on a roll. And right now, boy, he is cooking.
Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got 34 points. The Magic trail by 18. Here's Vaughn. There's the dish to Walker. No good with the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
There's Williams with the three. It's hauled in by the Magic. Kemp's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Garrity. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Out to Payton. Outside Williams. Pass to Doliak. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Vaughn. He's guarded by Williams. Walker in the corner. Misses the three. The Heat leading by 20. On the wing, Williams. Joliak passes to Williams. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Williams has got 36.
Well, I like the way Williams hunts his shot. Doesn't rush anything and really kind of lets things come in the flow to him.
Vaughn kicks to Grant. Lets a floater go, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Miami. Pass to Doliak over Kemp. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Magic trail by 20. Here's Vaughn. The Heat making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Here's talk of a new dynasty rising in the East, and a lot of people think, Greg, the Nets could be a championship team.
I mean, New Jersey's a talented squad with a young core, and they had a great run in the playoffs last year. That kind of experience is priceless.
Here's Doliak. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
You have to love the approach Payton takes to the game. An exceptional passer who does a great job with distributing the basketball.
And the Magic making a change here. Armstrong's checked in. And the NBA Clark is... Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Our game tonight featuring the Miami Heat as they go up against the Toronto Raptors. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Here's Wade, the 15-footer. Good. Page got the first points up on the board for the Heat. So, Clark, here we are in the early portion of the season. Some teams have stumbled out of the starting gate. What do you think they've got to do to get back on track?
Well, I think the first thing is you can't panic, Kevin. It's too early. Stay with your good habits. Stay disciplined. Trust the process and keep doing the work, and eventually the results will turn around.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again.
Last outing for Toronto, unsuccessful. It was a loss to New Jersey. Williams kicks to Williams. Carter outside, launches it, and it's Haslam with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
A kick out to O'Neal. For his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Once Shaq gets the ball there, it doesn't matter who's guarding.
Now here's Williams. 11-point game his last outing. Carter for 3. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Wade for 3. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Yeah, Wade is doing what he does best, finding the cup, playing with that relentless energy on the offensive end.
He had a nice open look right there. Carter's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Wade. The offensive rebound. Walker with a clean look. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Walker's got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat. And it's Williams with the ball for the Raptors, coming off that loss against the Nets.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you know...
Oh, yes, sir! Yes, sir! My goodness! Oh, ho, ho.
How good was that? D-Wade throwing it down.
Raptors trail by 8. Got a piece of it. Carter outside. Puts up a deep 3. Walker with the rebound. Miami's going to sublime 4 of 4 from 3-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. No good from Wade.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Outside Williams. The pass to Davis. Shoots over Shaq. Here's Olajuwon. It's blocked by Shaq.
Sending a statement with that rejection. O'Neal reminding everybody what a forceful defender he can be.
Raptors trail by 8. Pass to Carter. Williams dishes to Williams. Walker with some nice D.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Good on the triple.
You can't take everything away from Wade. Sometimes you're just going to have to live with him making the 3.
Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Williams. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Jason Williams, he's checked in for the Heat. And Toronto also making a switch. Peterson's checked in. Carter against Wade. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Carter.
Yeah, watching Carter find his rhythm. Very impressive. An efficient scorer can hurt you in a lot of ways.
Oh, get it!
Throw down there, man. Watch out now. D-Wade going into his bag.
The shot by Carter, nobody around. And he's good on the 3-ball. Carter's got 12 points now in the quarter. It could go. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Dwayne Wade really has his fingerprints all over this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And here is Williams. Carter on the wing. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And Carter, well known for his throwdown ability. Superb at rising up and punishing the rim.
Wade with it, picked up by Elijah Walker. The kick out to Walker. And another shot. Heat moving the ball around. Passes it to O'Neal. Williams for 3. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, good work from the big man. Shaq knows exactly when to find the open man.
Pass to Carter. From the stripe, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
When you compare the numbers from the 80s, mid-90s to today, scoring, Greg, and pace is down. Why?
Well, I think the game has become dominated by big men, and so that lends to slowing it down, trying to grind out one.
Wasted no time on that one. Wade's got 31 points.
Wade looking very relaxed and comfortable firing off the catch right there.
Williams looking around. Outside, Carter buries it from 3-point range. Carter's got 7 now in this quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Williams against Williams. The pass to Carter. And it's Miami with the rebound. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. And it's slammed in by Williams.
He's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
And that one drops. O'Neal's got 21.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Williams against Williams. Out to the wing. Here's Peterson. Off target from outside. Miami leading by 9. From deep, Walker. And again, Miami with the triple.
Flashing that long-distance shooting ability. The D must get out there on Walker at the three-point line.
Williams passes to Carter. Steps back and shoots. Nice jump shot. Good. He's got 27.
And the D just a step slow reacting to the step back.
Wade with it. Williams picks him up. And Wade slams it in.
Aggressive slash from Wade. An absolute terror on the drive.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Williams against Williams. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Shaq's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Good work there as it goes. Wade's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat.
Muscling through the contact that time. Wade, excellent at finishing in these situations.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Warnings checked in for O'Neal.
Now in the game, number 33.
Raptors trail by 14. Here's Carter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The focal point of this offense, Carter knows exactly how to find ways to get himself to the line.
Vince Carter, 2.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Miami leading by 13 and out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Williams against Williams. Lets the 3 fly. Vince Carter the bucket on the assist by Williams. Williams has got his 6th assist on the night. Pass to Haslam. Back to Wade. He dishes it to Haslam. Passes to Williams. From the arc. And again, Miami with the triple.
White chocolate. Young fella just brings it from deep.
Williams against Williams. And it's Haslam with the rebound.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Offline with his 3. Raptors trail by 13. Here's Peterson. And the 3 off target. Here's Wade. And it's Wade slamming it down.
Well, you see how Wade adjusts to whatever the defense throws at him? Strong finish there.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Raptors. Outside Williams. Pass to Peterson. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. 5 to shoot. From 11 feet away. Count that one. Peterson's got 7 points in the game.
And he should thank the D for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
No good. Shot missing. Good D by Olajuwon. Raptors trail by 13. Outside Williams. That's tipped. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Here's Wade. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
even with the defense all over him. Wade, such a terrific scorer, he still was able to get it up and down.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Miami.
This one has been all about effort for them, in my opinion. Hitting the offensive glass hard, getting those extra points off extra possessions. That's big-time work there.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
The pass to McCoy. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Carter with the tip. Davis on the follow. 10 points for him.
Boy, look at Davis making the extra effort, doing what it takes to get the ball and get a shot of his own.
Goes up on the wing. Walker, bounce pass. Wade for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Ward. Here's McCoy. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Williams outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Miami's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Pass to Haslam. Looking for Wade. He gets it there. Sinks that one from the post. Wade's got 41.
Clearly, Wade knows how to make the most of an inside look, capitalizing on a high percentage chance there.
Here's Ward. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Ward. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And doesn't get any higher percentage-wise than that. Davis powering it home with some authority.
Dwayne Wade, he's been the guy making things happen for the Miami Heat. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. We'll return shortly. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Carter pulls it in. Raptors trail by 11. Here's Ward. No good on the 3. Wade for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Wade's got 44.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Ward, the pass to Murray. Launches a 3. Ward, good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Williams' shot is off. Toronto's gone 1 and 2. From three-point range here in the fourth. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Alonzo Mourning. Mourning's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Carter has it in the corner. Tries it from 19. And it's Haslam with the rebound. Haslam's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Oh, and there he puts it down! Oh, my goodness.
And, you know, Wade doesn't mess around when he's driving inside now. Exceptional at taking off from the launching pad and flying in for the dunk.
Taken away by Williams. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
And the Raptors call time here. The Raptors making a switch here. Olajuwon's checked in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. Lenny Wilkens was just reviewing his plan with his team. He was not pleased. He said, you guys look dead out there. Told them they've got to play with more activity. And then he said, this is not...
And another one falls.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Here's Carter. It's hauled in by the Heat. Morning's got his 6th rebound on the night. Passes it to Haslem. There's the triple and the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
4th personal foul.
Raptors trail by 15. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Carter. Jacks up a 3. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Mourning's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The shake. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Wade.
Williams showing you he's crafty in the mid-range.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Ward the pass to Carter. And again, Toronto no up.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Williams for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Williams has got 11 in the second half.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
To the wing right side. Murray, good.
Assist goes to Charlie.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Wade against Carter. Right side to Walker over Murray. Wade surveying the D. Williams for 3. And Davis pulls it down. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Raptors. It's an 18-point game. Murray outside. The 3. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Walker with the 3. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got his 7th assist in the game. Here's Moore. He's guarded by Williams. And there's the pass to Carter. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. From deep, Walker. And again, Miami with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Or the pass to Murray. And something we've seen the last couple years, more and more overseas players, Greg, making their mark in the NBA.
Yeah, Dirk led the way a few years back, and having a big star like Yao Ming come into the league, the NBA might explode in overseas talent.
Toronto calls timeout. Toronto's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Williams passes to Carter. And the 3-ball is good. Carter's got 36.
I think you got to be up on Carter all the time, before the catch.
Williams for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Here's Carter. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got assist number 8 now on the night.
Oh, I like that. Good read by BC. An elite, big-time scorer with versatility.
No good on the free throw. Gary Payton, he's checked in for Miami. So neither attempt will fall that time frame. And we're seeing more and more high schoolers coming straight to the NBA. Some wish the league would require players, Greg, to wait a few years first. Why is that?
Kevin, I think the concern is talent evaluation. But if you give high schoolers an opportunity to compete at a higher level, scouts should have plenty to decide.
At the line for the Raptors.
You know, on the floor, Keem just doesn't have a physical advantage. He's also very mentally tough. He brings a lot of focus to his game.
Walker's shot is off.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Down low, here's Davis. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Bradley's check in for Elijah Walker.
Number 5, Michael Bradley.
1:31 left here in the fourth quarter.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Heat.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the...
Entonces vamos a competir. A ver, ey.
With the first pick in the 1992 NBA draft, the Orlando Magic selects Shaquille O'Neal from Louisiana State University.
Should write a book about every step on my way up the ladder. I came out the mud, it was an ugly chapter. I don't even show up at your fancy parties. If you see me hanging out, it's off the rafters.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA. Action going. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Miami Heat. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Now here's Payton. Sweet little floater. We're just about midway through the season, and teams, Greg, really starting to find out who they are.
You know, the coaching staffs, they're starting to have a really good sense of who their squads are. Strengths are going to be emphasized. You work on your weaknesses, and you can almost see the roadmap to the end of the season. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Wade from outside, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Well, Heat leading by 8. On the wing, Walker. Out to Payton. There's the 3. Here's Shaq. And he drops in the layup off the glass. O'Neal's got 6.
You've got to admire and respect how Shaq fights for the rebounds there. I mean, he puts in the work to get those second chance looks.
And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Williams, he's checked in for Payton.
Number 55, Jason Williams.
Now Boykins. Pass to Iverson. This one for three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Haslam's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
So tough for defenders to guard D-Wade. He can hurt you in so many different ways.
Good production from the line tonight, 10 of 12.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that.
McKee's checked in for the 76ers.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Wade finds Williams. Beyond the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside Robinson. A three-pointer is right on target. 12 points for him.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Basket counts.
Yeah, Wade is doing what he does best. Finding the cup, playing with that relentless energy on the offensive end.
Here is Boykins. Pass to Robinson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Robinson hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Outside Williams. Oh, good on the triple. The 76ers trail by 8. Here's Van Horn. It's blocked by Shaq.
Nice timing on that rejection from Shaq, demonstrating why you got to take him seriously as a defensive player when he's lurking near the bucket inside.
Here is Boykins. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Boykins has got 6 points.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Boykins with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
You know, with all that space, it's hard for the defense to stay connected to everybody.
And finished off by O'Neal.
Ed Williams is a really crafty passer. When you're open, he'll get you the ball on time and on target.
Here is Boykins. He's guarded by Williams. Over to the wing. Here is Boykins. He's got 6. Van Horn drains it from beyond the arc. 17 points in the game.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Wade passes to Haslam. Puts it up. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Robinson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Van Horn.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Wade from outside, and again, Miami with the triple.
You can't take everything away from Wade. Sometimes you're just going to have to live with him making the 3.
The pass to Van Horn. Robinson on the wing, guarded by Walker. From about 19 feet, it's hauled in by the Heat. Haslam's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And here's Wade. 33 points for him. Kicks to Williams. Wade with it. Double team Wade. Boykins with the steal. Here's Robinson. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Boykins. Boykins has got his 8th assist in the game. Williams for 3. And Van Horn pulls it down. Van Horn's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the middle, McCullough, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg. Everybody. That was a strong dunk.
Like whenever this big man gets fancy with it, O'Neal is a ridiculous dunker when he's this close to the rim.
Here is Boykins. He's guarded by Williams. Robinson on the wing. Baseline jumper. And it's Haslam with the rebound.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Back to Wade. We've got 1:55 left here in the third quarter. A kick out to O'Neal. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in. O'Neal's got 12 points in the game.
He's a tough guy to guard anywhere on the floor. Shaq does a really good job using his body to gain position.
Boykins passes to Robinson. Again, Philadelphia.
How pretty was that assist from Earl Boykins?
The Heat leading by 4. Wade outside. Shoots over McKee. That's good from Wade on the assist by Haslam. And that's now 35 points for Dwayne Wade. Here is Boykins. He's guarded by Williams. Outside Robinson. The 3. And it's Haslam with the rebound. Miami's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
Refusing to let anybody get in his way. That was a physical man's jam by Wade.
Philadelphia has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. McKee against Wade. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McKee. Great touch on the 16-footer. McKee's got 4 this quarter.
The entire defense was frozen footed. Nobody picked up the shooter.
Here's Wade. He kicks it to O'Neal. Good on the shot. And the Heat lead by 8.
This is where Shaq does his best work. So dangerous in tight because he's dominant close to the basket.
Shoots from the high post. McCullough tips it back in. He has 6.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Outside Robinson. Here's Boykins. And so it's Miami ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. The Heat leading by 9. And here's Walker outside. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
And you know, Walker is really reliable as a catch-and-shoot guy because he's thinking shot even before the pass gets there.
He gets that one.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
The Heat shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Outside, Walker from the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Here's Iverson, and there's the drive. Count it. Iverson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You gotta love Iverson's tenacity, especially when he's driving.
Here's Williams. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
McKee, the pass to Iverson. The teardrop falls in.
An outstanding elite scorer, especially given his size. And right there, Iverson using that soft touch on the floater.
It's good. Williams has got 10 points in just the second half.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Kicks it out to Iverson. Again, Iverson missing. And Walker's got the ball here for Miami. Here's Williams. And it's Miami with another.
Williams showing you he's crafty in the mid-range.
The 76ers trail by 12. McKee with a screen on Williams. Boykins passes to Iverson. Another miss by Iverson.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
O'Neal sets the screen for Williams. Basket good. Williams has got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here is Boykins. He's guarded by Williams. Chalk up 2 there. Iverson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Sinking these mid-range J's, Allen Iverson.
Williams with a clean look. Drills the three-pointer. And the Heat lead by 15.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Iverson. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Boykins. Boykins has got assist number 11 for him here tonight. The Heat leading by 13. And here's Walker outside. Bryant with the rebound. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. A nice shot by Boykins. And for anyone looking to boost their offensive numbers, Clark, Carmelo Anthony has to be an attractive draft option.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that young man. Got to see him a couple of times up close and personal. Loved his skill set, his demeanor. I mean, he can put the ball in the basket. And we know at the NBA level, guys that are special scorers will always have a home.
Iverson outside. Wide open look. And it's Miami with the rebound. Wade's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Walker. Shaq kicks to Walker. The tray. Over Buckner. And it's Walker that time on the assist by O'Neal. Shaq's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, I like that pass from O'Neal. He's got a great feel for the game.
Now Boykins. On the wing, Iverson. Over Wade. That's good, and the Heat lead has got back down to 14 on those points from Allen Iverson.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Heat moving the ball around. Right side to Walker. Good. A nice assist for Williams. 16 points for Walker.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Pass to O'Neal. O'Neal is double. Kicks it to Walker. There's the triple. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Miami.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
And the 76ers with some changes. McCulloch's checked in for Bryant. Van Horn comes in for McKee. Robinson is subbed in for Buckner. And Miami also making a switch. Payton's checked in. Iverson passes to McCulloch, and he lays it straight in.
Well, Iverson can dish it out just about as well as he can score it. I mean, instinctively finding the ready shooter there.
There's the 3. No good from Payton. The 76ers trail by 17. The three from Iverson. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition three there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Walker in the corner. Over Robinson. And it's Miami with another.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here is Boykins. He's guarded by Williams. Iverson outside. Wide open. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Shaq's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Walker the pass to Williams. Payton from outside. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got assist number 5 here tonight. Philadelphia's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Here is Boykins. He's guarded by Williams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And we know last season marked the creation of the National Basketball Development League, the NBDL. The NBA family now creating, Clark, its own minor league system.
Yeah, I like going in that direction for the NBA and its teams. It's made travel a little easier. The 8 teams currently all clustered in the southeast part of the country. We'll see how that expands and grows and evolves, but I think the league itself is sure to develop over time while developing future NBA players. And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Heat.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Wade.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
34 seconds left in the game. Here's Iverson. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
You know, I mean, heck, Iverson just out there doing what he does best, scoring the rock. And the defense hasn't had much of an answer, pun intended.
Haslett, that's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Outside Robinson. Rejected by Walker. Payton from outside. Knocks it loose. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team.
Gode, Barney, Messi, hat-trick, estrella, Patrick,
Lambo, Uru, Automatic,
joven, legend, Nas, Ilmatic.
Babo, Ela, no estás escuchando a cualquiera. Sonando en todos los botecitos en forma entera. Y en los carritos en Santurce y en Cantera. Tú sacas un disco, nadie se entera. Yo saco el mío y lo veo en la gente entera.
Todos mis versos son buenos, pero mis barras no son de Kindle. Río donde quiera que pise, pa' mí todo el año es...
ready, go.
That fade with my bitch over sight, but I'm over her now. We maintaining the distance.
Ricky Ravioli, it's the biggest boss, baby. It's the biggest, baby. Yes. Let's go. Top down, my thick. Free throws I don't miss. White tees, my hat back, my bad. I love this. I run past that small talk. Some rich, my forecast. Anything else is suspect. Lay back, let's up. Good, my nose up. Roscoe's, I'm iced out. Them know my pole up. Check this out, so hold up. Jada Pinkett done sold. Hold up. Double M, we on one. Right back with the cold crush. I